Hey guys, Bill. Uh, years ago, the only way you could find stuff was to go do some trading. Uh, Take what you could do best, what you can make best, what was in your area, take off. Uh, do some trading somewhere. So hopefully that's what we're going to try to do here. Um, I've talked to Kenneth Graham. Kenneth Graham sent me some Yupon holly and some wax myrtle. I've tried them both. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to let Kenneth tell you a little bit about those two things he sent me.
I really like the idea of exchanging natural materials and bushcraft items that we've made. You know, in each one of our areas, we have different things to exchange. I know that here in East Texas, there aren't any natural rocks. And so if any of you have quartz or obsidian, things that I can make points with, or I can make a mortar and pestle, that would be fantastic. And in exchange for that, we have all sorts of interesting plants in East Texas. This is the Yupon holly, and it can be used to make an excellent tea that has both caffeine in it and antioxidants. And then down over here, this is, can you guess what it is? It's the mini mart of the South. It is the wax myrtle, and it can be used for all sorts of things. You can chew on the leaves. If you have sore gums or bleeding gums, you can put the leaves or the berries into your food as a seasoning. And most importantly, you can make candles out of the berries. So I'm looking forward to this exchange. I have all sorts of materials here that I'd love to exchange for things that you have in your area.
All right, thanks, Ken, and I really appreciate it. It was the tea's really excellent, and so is the wax myrtle. And I've collected some rocks for you today. I'm going to show you just a short video. I went up to the Great Smoky Mountains, just right to foothills, 30-45 minutes off my back porch. So let me show you that clip while I was up there collecting today. Got a nice surprise. Can't wait to show you. Hey guys, well, we're in Bigfoot country here. We're out here in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. I'm lucky. I don't live too far away, about 30-45 minutes. I didn't know the snow was going to be here today. So nice little treat. Kind of cold, but I'm collecting some rocks for Kenneth. Where he lives in Texas, they apparently don't have a good source of some good rocks. And he has asked for some quartz rock, but he's got some projects he's wanting to do with it, and some flint rock and stuff. So I'm out here today just gathering some of this up, and found a really rock that's rich in iron. Huh. Anyway, I'm going to take that back with me too. Okay guys, what do you think about that snow? Of course, I know there's some of you guys that see that stuff by the foot, or by the feet rather. That was just a nice little surprise for me up there. I went up in higher elevations and there was some snow there while I was collecting those rocks. So I come out today to do some collecting myself. Now I'm going to show you a clip where I picked this horseshoe fungus. There's several more on the tree, so I have more to trade if anybody's wanting some of this. So let me give you a short view of where that came from. Okay, I just popped it a few times and it loosened up. All right, there we go. Now I'll be glad to send some of this. I believe right in here is mostly what you guys are wanting. I've got a little piece in my fire pack. Matter of fact, that's what I used in my fire bick challenge, the broken bick lighter. I used a piece of this horseshoe fungus. So if any of you guys are interested in wanting some of this so you can try it out or whatever, I'll be glad to send some or trade with you. So let's go see what else we can find. Okay guys, so you see a little bit of drying makes a good tender fungus. I'm pretty sure the Indians or natives used to just start a smoldering fire, just a smoldering ember in here to kind of ward off mosquitoes, and they would also use it for their sinuses and sore throats. So it's horseshoe fungus. If you don't have any, I'd be glad to send you some. I've also got some pine-rich knots. Now these guys are plumb full of turpentine. I mean, you can smell them when you cut that open. You got a whole, just a long ball of fire starter right in there that you can use a lot of. Now I cut the small one in half here to show you. You can see how just rich that is, and I shaved off the top right there. And I'll do a little fire demonstration on how that just burns up. I'm not going to use a strike or anything. I'm just going to spark it up with a lighter and show you how that burns. I wish you could smell it. Okay guys, well that's what I got. I got some pine-rich knots, I got some horseshoe fungus, and I got access to some rocks. And I don't mind taking a trip to the Smokies to get them. So if anybody wants to do some trading out there, I'd like to get my hands on a few things. I'd like to try some chaga out, and I've talked to Ed Sousville about that. I think he's got a location where he can find it, so hopefully he'll want to do some trading. And I've talked to him a little bit about it. And Justin at Gearwolf, he's after some of this pine-rich wood. So hopefully we can do some trading, guys. Let's trade on some just knowledge. Let's trade on what you got. Let's trade on what you can do. That was the only source of getting things years ago. You can't get that kind of stuff in the supermarket. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, and let's go do some trading.